Okay, hi, the Abstractionist. I just did 2 videos for my writing channel, so I'm in the same shirt. If you come across me on YouTube and it's a non-tarot thing and I have the same shirt, they were all recorded the same freaking day, after work. So yeah, I finally bought a new deck. It's been like, what, 6 months? I feel like it's been like damn near a year since I bought a new deck. Truly, like, really invested in a new deck. But anyway, I decided to get this deck, and it's one that actually has existed for a while, and I really wanted it, but I never got around to buying it. And it was always like very fucking expensive to buy it. I used to be an eBay bitch when it came to like buying decks. Like, I was on there betting stuff. I was on there getting decks. I tried to get decks through Mercari. I tried to sell decks through Mercari, and somebody tried to jit me, and I had to go through Mercari and get my money from them hoes. So I never really bought nothing from Mercari in terms of decks, because it was a rare one too, and they didn't try. But eBay, I was up in there, to the point where I used to get offers from eBay, like, this deck is going on sale, this deck is available, do you want it? The buyer's offering you 20% off. And it's just like, damn, you know you in there when they doing that. So I just haven't bought any decks in a while. I haven't been interested in a lot of decks, and quite frankly, like, how my life has been for the last like few years, really, since my grandmother died, it has been a lot. I think I told you guys I graduated. I finished that. I gotta pay my balance so I can get my real degree. But yeah, I finished like everything. I walked the stage and shit like that. So that phase of my life is over, and now I can focus on other shit. So for the last few years, I really haven't felt like reading, to be honest. I used to read in public. I used to do vending slots and I would read, and then eventually I started doing art instead, and now I just do art. And so I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want to read again, and I think it's just gonna be online. I don't even think I want to do personals. I just don't care. I do want to do my planetary readings. That's one thing. I will be coming back with that. But in terms of like actually reading for other people and all that other shit, I don't have time for that. Like, I literally don't have time for it. And then also, I just am not interested in it, because like, I don't know, because I'm one of them people, like, if I give you advice and you don't take it, I'm just like, yo, I like, don't ever ask me for shit again, as I like don't take advice from other people. But like, if you actively pay for the advice and then you like come back with some bullshit, I really don't think I could take that. Like, who I am as a person, I just don't think I would take that shit. So I'm just like, never mind. So yeah, there's been a few decks I've been eyeing for a while, and so, you know, I've been going to Barnes & Noble. There hasn't been really anything fucking good in there. There's like one more deck that I actually went there looking for it. They had one of them opened, and I was like, I'm just gonna order it to come in because I want it in plastic wrap. And he was like, oh, I think all of them, the cards are available. I don't have time, sir, because people like will open stuff and touch stuff and just energetically, I just don't want to touch stuff. And then it's very easy, just because the little wrap is around all the cards, somebody could just slip a card out and just like walk away, and like, you'll never know. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, I say that all to say, that deck will be coming in another, I'm gonna say like a week. I don't know. Hopefully when I get paid. Like, I still have, like, I have the money to pay for it, but it's just like, I wanted to like wait, but I just like put it on the order thing, so they'll call when it's in. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like sometime next week, if not this weekend. So I'll let you know what deck that is when I get it. Anyway, the deck that I got is the Enchanted Tarot by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. I have another deck of theirs. Really, I think it's hers. I think they're frequent collaborators, just like what's her name? Oh my god, the lady that renounced the cards with Radley Valentine. But he's still on the decks. What's her name? Them angel cards. First of all, them angel cards were a bitch. Like, dude, I felt like them cards was rude as shit, low key. I never got along with the motherfucking cards, yo. Ever. Them cards were like a bitch. Like, I never got a good vibe from them. Maybe because they weren't giving me the answer I wanted. But I low key, like, could not sit in them fucking cards. I think I still got that deck because I was just like, ew. I don't want to, like, give this away. Ooh. And the spirit was like, bitch, shut the fuck up about this. Anyway. Okay. Now I gotta, like, figure this out. Let me see. It's like, that's what you get for talking shit. It's like, my fucking cause was an asshole. Alright, cool. Still haven't, for all that, still haven't gotten that though. Anyway. What was it? Enchanted Tarot. So this is the 35th anniversary edition. If I ever get an original edition, I would be so happy. But I know that shit is exorbitant. I'm gonna read the back. Okay, enter a realm of wisdom and wonder with a newly enhanced and expanded Enchanted Tarot. Beloved classic since 1991. 1990s babes collide. This best-selling book and card deck by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber returns with the breathtaking deluxe format, perfect for both new and seasoned tarot enthusiasts. The inspiring fabric collage masterpieces infuse each of the 78 cards with vibrant color, texture, detail, and symbolism. Paired with Farber's illuminating text, which reveals a dream and awakening, an enchantment for each card, this deck is predominantly a transformative tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth. This deluxe edition features a sturdy keepsake box, a velvet carrying pouch, 232 full-page, full-color guidebook, everything needed to embark on or deepen your tarot journey. Amy Zerner, an award-winning artist and fashion designer. I didn't know she was a fashion designer, but I can see that with like the collage and stuff like that, which is interesting because I'm actually, my art style is collage. Yeah. She creates exquisite tapestry art collected and exhibited worldwide. Her unique mixed media creations blended painting, vintage textiles, and found objects into visually stunning, mystically meaningful works. Monty Farber is a gifted writer and acknowledged tarot scholar, and he brings more than 40 years of intuitive counseling and divination expertise to the updated book. His deep knowledge of metaphysics offers clear, insightful guidance for those seeking clarity and direction. Published through MandalaEarth.com, and this was like $37. So, let's see. So this is the book. They do have some spreads. Low key, I don't even use spreads no more. I don't know. I just feel like I just didn't want to be in a mother freaking box. But these are the cards or whatever. It's got that new smell, which is disgusting. I hate this smell. This chemical smell. Like, low key, I'm like dying over here. Like, oh god. What if I like got this deck and it was like all fucked up? Anyway. Okay, this is what it looks like. So it's cool. I think the other deck was, they were really tall and narrow. Like I think they were still like this narrow, maybe a little bit narrow, but like longer, I think. So yeah. I gotta like avoid, because you know YouTube done changed a whole lot. They don't even want you to be putting you know certain images up. Now I'm trying to look. I'm like, what's expanded? The book? I guess it's the book. Because I'm looking at the cards. I'm like, well, girl, is this expanded? Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Right away, I'm feeling a mediumship vibe with this shit. I'm just looking at these people. I'm like, first of all, it's so funny because, like, let me say this. I know people like, girl, what? So, if you don't know, I am black. But the vibe I'm getting is real white from this deck. Because, like, all of the, like, not all of the images, but you know those, like, historical vintage, like, photos and posters and shit like that? That's why it's giving me mediumship vibes. Because actual people displayed on this. And something I've been thinking about, too, a lot. I don't know why. Every few years I do think about this. It's the Titanic. And I don't know. I'm like, are your souls not at rest? Like, I mean, I get it though, based on what I have been feeling with that. I don't know. Every few years I always go back. It's that or 9/11. And I'm like, it has to be a mediumship type thing. Where like I'm very fascinated with death and dying and shit like that. I'm like, just leave me alone. But I'm low-key getting that vibe. Also, I rewatched an ancestral video that I like booked a reading for. So she gave like African tribes, but like the European card was straight out there. It said, acknowledge us, acknowledge us. It was like native cards came out, African tribe cards came out, and European, like just straight European just came out that jump, and I was like, so I wouldn't be surprised if my European ancestors like this deck, because the other decks I don't know. This sun is a little cheeky. I can already sense somebody gonna come through like, hey, you don't know me. We don't look the same. We but I'm your like great grandmother, like, like on that side, like, bro, like I can already sense it with this deck. This deck is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be serious, a little bit hilarious though, slightly ironic. Yeah, it's like pulling in like a lot of that. I got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. I should do a video about that, of like accepting all your ancestors. It's just kind of like it's a very interesting thing because I'm African American specifically. I think if I were like Caribbean or something like that, this would be an easier discussion. Well, I don't think it would be an easier discussion, but it would be a more nuanced discussion up front. Versus like African American, you kind of tend to be like, no, we're black. Like, when technically you are mixed with different African tribes and European ethnicities and all that stuff. So I just feel like this is a very interesting deck to come through. Let me know your thoughts about this deck if you have it. If you have the original, how are you feeling with that? Let me know. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.